Hello and welcome to Daily Salar Digital. You're watching Newsprint and let's look at the updates that are making the headlines today. A suicide bombing orchestrated by militants affiliated with the Pakistani Taliban struck an army base in the Dera Ismail Khan district, resulting in at least 23 fatalities and 27 injuries. The assailants targeted a school building converted into a makeshift military base, causing significant damage. The incident reflects a concerning surge in militant attacks in Pakistan's border regions with Afghanistan since the Taliban regained power in 2021. With nearly 80% increase in attacks during the first half of 2023, analysts attribute the rise to the withdrawal of US forces and assertive Islamic groups. The Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan remains a significant domestic threat, sharing lineage and ideology with the Taliban in Kabul. According to the UN report, Myanmar has surpassed Afghanistan to become the world's largest opium producer, with an estimated 36% increase in production next year to 1,080 tons. Afghanistan opium production reportedly stood at 330 tons, dropping significantly by 95% due to a Taliban-imposed drug ban last year. In Myanmar, where a brutal civil war has created conditions conducive to poppy cultivation, the opiate economy is now valued between $1 billion and $2.4 billion, equivalent to 1.7% to 4.1% of the country's 2022 GDP. Home Minister Amit Shah presented updated criminal reform bills in the Lok Sabha, including the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, the Bharatiya Nagrik Suraksha Sanhita, and the Bharatiya Sakshya Bill, intending to replace the Indian Penal Code, the Code of Criminal Procedure, and the Indian Evidence Act. These bills, incorporating suggestions from the Parliamentary Standing Committee, focus on grammatical changes and address concerns raised by the committee, such as introducing a gender-neutral provision for criminalizing adultery and retaining a provision similar to Section 377 IPC. The discussion on these bills is scheduled for December 14. On Tuesday, the BJP announced the Chief Minister of Rajasthan, Bhajan Lal Sharma, a first-time MLA following the party's success in the assembly polls. The surprising decision was announced after a meeting of BJP MLAs in Jaipur. Bhajan Lal Sharma is the General Secretary of the BJP in the state. Additionally, Diya Kumari and Premchand Bhairwa have been appointed as Deputy Chief Ministers, while Vasudev Devnani will assume the role of the Speaker of the State Assembly. Following the unprecedented success of the Chandrayaan-3 lunar mission, ISRO is gearing up to send Indian astronauts to the moon by 2040, as stated by ISRO Chairman S. Somnath. The 4 test pilots from the Indian Air Force are currently undergoing specialized training at the astronaut training facility in Bengaluru. ISRO is currently working on the development of India's inaugural manned mission, Gaganyaan, which aims to safely transport astronauts into low Earth orbit and subsequently bring them back to the Earth. In a remarkable medical feat, a 29-year-old Yemeni man Saleh has a 3 cm long bullet removed from his head in Bengaluru hospital after enduring nearly 2 decades of chronic headaches and ear discharges. The bullet, lodged in his left temporal bone since a childhood clash, posed surgical challenges due to its proximity to vital vascular structures. The Aster Hospital surgical team successfully conducted the intricate operation, relieving Saleh's pain, partially restoring his hearing, and stopping ear discharges. After undergoing surgery in Bengaluru, Saleh, currently enrolled in English and French studies, returned to Yemen, opting to leave the bullet behind to prevent potential issues during airport security checks. The Auto Rickshaw Drivers Union in Bengaluru has withdrawn from the ONDC-backed ride-hailing app Namma Yatri, citing unmet demands and feeling overlooked despite their significant role in onboarding drivers. Namma Yatri, positioned as an alternative to commission-based aggregators, faced criticism as it recently introduced a subscription fee for drivers. Despite generating Rs 189 crore for drivers and claiming to save Rs 19 crore through a zero commission model, the app experiences challenges as prominent unions like ARDU express dissatisfaction and part ways. In response to the criticism surrounding its recent advertising campaign featuring mannequins with missing limbs and wrapped statues, fashion brand Zara issued a statement expressing regret for the misunderstanding. The campaign faced backlash from both netizens and pro-Palestine activists who drew parallels between the imagery and the ongoing conflict in Gaza. The hashtag Boycott Zara gained traction on social media, prompting the fashion brand to remove the images. Zara clarified that the campaign, conceptualized in July and photographed in September, predated the October war in Gaza. The intention behind the campaign, according to the company, was to depict unfinished sculptures in a sculpture studio. After an impressive performance over the past 2 weeks, the Indian women's doubles team of Ashwini and Tanisha Kasto has climbed up by 4 positions to attain the 24th spot in the latest BWF rankings released on Tuesday. The 34-year-old Ashwini and her 20-year-old partner Tanisha, who teamed up in January of this year, clinched their third women's doubles title and secured their second Super 100 crown by defeating their Chinese opponents in the straight games during the Guwahati Masters finals on Sunday. The Indian duo now holds a total of 44,590 points from 16 tournaments. The 15th edition of the Indian Film Festival of Melborne is scheduled to commence on August 15, 2024, coinciding with the celebration of India's 78th independence as declared by the event organizers. Margaret Gardner, the governor of the Victoria, announced the date during an IFFM industry event. Additionally, the renowned actress Shabana Azmi was bestowed with the Excellence Award at the event. Although the award was initially confirmed for the 2023 festival, Azmi couldn't accept it at that time. The festival also introduced a new initiative named IFFM Bari, meaning house in Bengali. Well, that's it for today. For more latest news and updates, subscribe to Delhi Salar Digital.